Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You must already know me. I'm Honey Ruiz, the RecMin Software instructor, miner RecMin of Spanish America, today also in Spanish and Portuguese. In this video I'm going to teach you how to exchange files between RecMin free program, that sure you know, it's a software free license with the new RecMin Pro that the doctor has developed, Cesar Castanhin Fernandez, now in September 2018. Although, you know, the RecMin free software is a software that you can download freely from the RecMin website, and you can use it there in the company. Mining, in your consulting services in college, you know it's a software that serves for modeling, geological, mine design and topography, mine and many other things. Then you can use it without paying any cost. Freely, but our purpose is propose it to large companies. But you know that sometimes the big companies, how they hear that something is free, think that it does not work or is bad. Then in view of those comments and those opinions is that the Dr. Cesar Castanhin Fernandez and his team, they invested heavily money and time and have developed RecMin Pro, the new professional RecMin. But this software, if it's licensed, it means that if the company wants to use it, to have to pay a license fee, which is not so high, is at scope of consultants even, well, there licenses for large companies, for small businesses and consultants, so you can use it in your services. What is the difference? The advantage, because RecMin Pro is developed in a new platform, it works totally in 3D. How are we going to see here? Work with unlimited databases. For example, yes, in RecMin free your maximum can work with 1 million blocks. That, by the way, that's why RecMin free, I always recommend it for small and medium mining. In the case of RecMin Pro, you can work with millions of blocks. You can work with large data files, orthophotos, etc. And that what makes it a very powerful software, fast and versatile, right? It means that the limitations that RecMin free have, it is far superior to RecMin Pro. But what I try to explain in this video is that already because RecMin Pro exists, we are going to neglect RecMin free. Not at all. RecMin free will always follow existing. It will always be followed updating. For example, if you're already long-time follower of RecMin free, you will see that here on this platform, upput videos of how to update them. It is usually being updated constantly. For example, now we have one last beta version of August 2018, means that RecMin free always is going to continue to develop. But as I tell you, with RecMin Pro we look for direct to companies. For example, the company can have 2 licenses and suddenly they do not have the budget to buy, let's say, 10 licenses. The 8 remaining can use the RecMin free. And then what I want to explain to you in this video is how to work with both software and get the most out of them. Although RecMin Pro is true, it is much more powerful, more robust than RecMin free because there is still some development functions. For example, in RecMin free you can design ramps, you can design galleries or pits, tailings. Then in the RecMin Pro still cannot do that because RecMin Pro at the moment, the first version that we have removed, is developed extensively in the part of geological modeling and estimation of resources. It means that for geologists is very well developed, the new RecMin Pro, and good also for topographers because you can work as orthophotos, files of topography, etc. Right, lacking the design tools that are going to continue to develop in the over time. Let's go little to little. Then in this video, for example, here you are watching RecMin free, yes. And if you want to copy this object that you're seeing on screen and take it to RecMin Pro quickly, because suddenly you had to design some galleries, some ramps, and how cannot be in RecMin Pro, but yes you can in RecMin free. Then you design them here in RecMin free, and then you go here to the general panel. Here you have a button that says copy to RMRX paper holder, which is the extension who is using the RecMin Pro as well as Etiquette, for example, that uses the DWG extension. The Argus seems to me that uses SHP, because RecMin Pro works with the extension RMRX. How are you looking here, right? What is it different from RecMin? RecMin works with several formats, is not it different? So we click on this button that says copy to clipboard, and what the software does is copy the information on the clipboard. Then you start RecMin Pro, click inside from the screen and click where it says paste, and you will see that the file, it's automatically stuck there, right? Obviously to learn to handle the RecMin Pro is not that difficult, but for advanced users that really are using RecMin free can contact me to train them. Instruct them in RecMin Pro, right? A video tutorial platform where you can learn to manage so much RecMin Pro, such as RecMin Free. Then there's the difference, okay? Suddenly you're wondering, how do I download RecMin Pro? If suddenly I have to pay for it, so look, you're going to the RecMin website and you go here where it says RecMin Pro and you can download the 4 applications because, if you already know RecMin Free, you know that works with 4 applications, but all are united in a single program. For example, in RecMin Free this is the module of drawing and so has more modules for each function, right? RecMin Pro is what? Same. Then you have to download 4, install them. The installation is free. This application that is here, the project is free or is free. The decision of drilling also, the viewer also in the RN Pro drawing, which we are looking right now to. The installation is free and you can open the files as I am showing now in this video. The only thing, the advanced options, for example, the editing options, save, export in PDF, advanced stuff, they are deactivated and only activated prior license payment, right? So if is that you need a license to be able to operate RecMin Pro in your company, here under the video I'll leave you the mail to contact us and then send you a quote, right? Do you have RecMin Free, RecMin Pro? I recommend it to you already. For a more serious matter, more formal, if you have a mining company, a consultancy and you want to do the service in a more professional way and have the support so you can acquire a RecMin Pro license, I'm telling you, will serve you a lot because look, for example, here you're looking at the object. You can look in 3D this way. As you are seeing, you have a box container, has some coordinates there, and that, for example, in RecMin Free cannot be. In RecMin Free you work in planes. In main views, you have a point of 3D view, but it is not as advanced as RecMin Pro. For example, if would you like to move this object in 3D, you have to use this button and the movement is a bit slow. It's not like RecMin Pro, so look what you can do, right? You can zoom in, you can move, even the quality of the image is much better and you can work with large files. You can do triangulation in a fast way, right? And look at those things that RecMin Pro has. Here you're seeing that you have all objects, right? By triangles if they are surfaces. This is the tree of objects. You can here do many things. For example, look what you can do with RecMin Pro. Approximate this object that I'm pointing to that layer now and takes you and points you to that layer that is. This is here, is not it? And so you go, doing many things. You can do movements. For example, I want to select the ramp. There you are, right? You can move here. You can move the ramp to another site, maximize it, etc. And you can do many things that they are very developed. Then that's what it's about, is not it? Well, also, you can do the opposite from RecMin Pro. You can also copy the files that you have and take them at RecMin Free. For that I'm going here. Close everything I have in RecMin Free. Yes. I'm going to place myself in a view in Plant, and what I'm going to do here now same is to select all this object that I have in the RecMin Pro. And I click right, I say copy, I go to RecMin Free and here to paste the information is not that I right click, but I'm going to this button that is here in the general toolbar that says paste to the clipboard. And how do you give account? Now you have brought the file of the RecMin Pro to RecMin Free, okay? With the same characteristics, details, measurements and everything, then that's the versatility you are looking for with these two software to get the most out of them. Advantage, the limitations that one has, they complement each other, and as you realize, you have a great potential of mining software thanks to Dr. Cesar Keston Fernandez. Why do we sell RecMin Pro? Because it has bought platforms, bookstores, and then do all this has been hired engineers. There is a millionaire investment. If I told you what has cost to make this first version of the software, you would really be impressed because it's too expensive. A lot of money has been invested here. So that's why it's also we have tried to pull out powerful software that serves and therefore can sell it for the mining service. I already tell you that hacked sell this license because at the moment no, we're gaining nothing. Just try to recover even a little the investment to continue improving even more this software. Add the design tools, make a totally competitive software. But I'm telling you, the first version you have for the geologists on the subject have drilling of block models like you've seen around here in another video. For example, the theme of pasting or the photos. You can export this image in PDF in 3D. I do not know if you've seen that now. You can export files in 3D PDF. What you can do with RecMin Pro, that's not. It can be RecMin free and many things plus many more things. That really, it's a wonder, is not it? Then there you are. Well then, that's what I wanted you showing this video, how to exchange files. Yes. If you want to save the file here in RecMin Pro, here you give save file as, give it a name and will be saved with the RMRX extension, just as it is here, right? I do not know if at the moment you download the RecMin Pro, the drawing module, you have that option activated. I think it's activated with the license, but if you can use without activating the license in good time, you can take advantage in opening files, right? As I tell you, if you want to use the RecMin Pro in a way more formal and serious to have support and have all the active functions, I'm going to leave the mail here below so that contact me and I can give you a quote. Yes. As I say, it is recommended license this software if you're going to do consulting work. If it is that you're a company, what I am trying to say is that the license, for example, it is not for students. Students can use RecMin free. They have their, as I tell you, wide functions. It's unlimited and it's a software very powerful. What you could do with the RecMin free is suddenly taking a course with me or with the instructors who are authorized in Latin America. Yes. The course to learn to managing RecMin free is through of a virtual platform where there tutorial videos where they teach you something for something. So if you want more information about that, contact me or enter my RecMin pair website. Yes, there you go. My mail, or here I'm going to leave you my mail so you can write me, right? You have my mail. Can you contact me to send you the course syllabus, Advanced Mining Software RecMin free, and also now the course of the RecMin Pro, so you have it there, right? Then I repeat, if you are a consultant or in your company they do not have mining software, then contact me to give you information about RecMin Pro. You can also enter the RecMin website where you have extensive information. Yes. And if you are a student, then you can choose the trainings that I am giving in the RecMin free, right? Also for professionals, RecMin free is a very powerful software, very powerful, and there are many users who are using it at the world level. So if in your company, in your mind they do not have software, I tell you to start with RecMin free, and if they count with the investment, then bet on RecMin Pro. That really will give a lot to talk about. Okay, ready then? That's what I wanted record in this video. A hug, see you, and leave me